Okay, so I've got a couple of books picked out to share with you tonight. The first one is Curious George and the Pizza. It's adapted from the Curious George film series. And this one came from the Flora Library. Some dear friends picked up some books for us. Thank you very much. And the books that I don't share with you automatically go to the Candy Kitchen. The books that I do share with you will still end up at the Candy Kitchen. I just share them with you first. I thought this was a great one to share with you all. Curious George and the Pizza, adapted from Curious George film series, edited by Margaret Rey and Alan J. Shalleck. The Eufton Mifflin Company out of Boston. Now, I remember going to Bennett School, and I can remember we had textbooks from the Eufton Mifflin Company. We didn't have Chromebooks like you kids have today. Anyway, this was copyrighted in 1985, again from the Eufton Mifflin and Curico Agencies Incorporated. Let's go out for pizza tonight, George, said his friend. At the Pizza Palace, Tony the baker was getting the pizzas ready for baking. He flattened a ball of dough into a large pancake and he tossed it in the air. He spread tomato sauce on it and sprinkled it with cheese, and then he shoved it into the oven. Then the telephone rang. A fellow from the factory wants a large pizza delivered in a hurry, Tony's wife called. Okay, I'll get my coat, said Tony. George was curious. Could he make a pizza too? He jumped up on the counter and took some dough. George pounded the dough into pancakes. Then he tossed them high in the air with all four hands. One of them plopped right in the middle of a table where a woman was sitting, and another landed on a coat rack. One fell on the jukebox. And one landed smack on Tony's head. Who did that? He shouted. George was scared. He ran and jumped into a small truck to hide. That customer is still waiting for his pizza, said Tony's wife. You better hurry. They'll be closing the factory in a few minutes. I forgot all about it, Tony said. Quickly, he packed the pizzas in the back of the truck and drove off. George was trapped inside. The truck sped up to the factory, but it was too late. The gates were locked. Oh, no, Tony groaned. How will I ever deliver the pizza? He opened the back door of the truck, and there was George. So that's where you've been hiding, you bad little monkey, Tony cried. He reached out to grab George, but then he stopped. I've got an idea, he said. You're just the one I need. How good that George was a monkey. Look at that, shouted the factory guard, a monkey delivering a pizza. Thanks, George, said Tony. You made up for all the trouble that you caused. I'm going to make a special pizza for you and your friend when we get back. And that is what he did. Aw, what a cute little book. Let's read the back here. Curious George has found a lasting place in the hearts of millions of boys and girls all over the world ever since he was brought to life by Margaret and H.A. Rey over 40 years ago. Lovers of Curious George will laugh and cheer at this new adventure of the best-loved monkey in America. Adapted from the film series, edited by Margaret Rey and Alan J. Shalleck. I hope you enjoyed this little book. We're going to share another one with you in just one moment.